This is Dolynny TV, guys. A big welcome back to MLB The Show 18 today. You see before us, we've got three top prospects down here in New Hampshire. This is a new series, a franchise mode simulation similar to the Blue Jays franchise, except for focusing, like the High Hopes series, on one guy. Today, our new guy, Hugo Hype. Of course, the reason we're doing this series as opposed to the High Hopes series, I've tried to explain this several times over this year. It was a hit series for me last year. High Hopes does not work this year. A 0 overall, trying to grow him up. As soon as the first season ends, he retires 10 out of 10 every year. So we're going to fix that by having a 50, perfect 50 across the board player to start out with. 99 potential, and right now he's a 59 overall. At first base is Hugo Hype, 18 years old. So you'll see he's hitting all across the board there. Usually in the DH role. Rowdy Tellez getting some split time as well at first base. Thing we have to do quickly is go to the sliders, and I'm doing this for your benefit right here. We're going to turn off injury frequency all the way down. Would we like to save these settings? You betcha. HH just for Hugo Hype, and we should be good to go. They are already saved as HH for High Hopes, but that was a different setting. So here we go. Big thing is we're going to stay in New Hampshire all year. We're going to see if he deserves a promotion after a couple of games. What I need to show you, I guess, as we get this underway is that one, Kelly is in AAA. He's 59 overall, so should Hugo Hype get a little bit of a boost, probably 62, 63, we'll call him up to AAA and move him along the system as it goes. We're not worrying about the major leagues this year. We're just worried about the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and then maybe the Buffalo Bisons as this seasons progress. We're trying to get him onto a nice little diet of playing baseball. You see right now he's signed to a $10 million contract per year. That's expensive, but keep in mind he's going to be absolutely amazing by about year number 4, right? So that $10 million contract is well worth the spend at this point. So let's get through the first month and see how Hugo Hype ends up doing it. Auto fix active roster. Yeah, we'll auto fix it and see if Hugo Hype got sent down, because if he did, that's a problem. No, he did not. He has an RBI in 3 at-bats. There you go. So there you go. That is huge. Already the first at-bat for Hugo Hype, and he's got an RBI right here. We're going to turn off critical situations and see what this team can do for us. All of a sudden winning a bunch of ball games here. 12-7, good minor league record for sure. 15-9 after the first month of the season. Bo Bichette, 286 in the leadoff spot. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. These look like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. numbers. 7 homers, 21 RBIs, 402 batting average. Hugo Hype, 3 homers, 17 RBIs, a .172 batting average. He's -1, -3, or +1, -1, +1. So it's a weird start to the season for Hugo Hype, but he's starting to come along. So we'll see what he can do in month number 2 here for the Toronto Blue Jays AA affiliate New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Need a man like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to really start stepping up as well, a little bit more than he already is. And you see we're 29, we're going to win 32 ball games, 33 ball games by the end of the second month. Let's go check out what Hugo is doing here. Hugo, while Bo Bichette's doing his thing, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 13 homers, 37 RBIs, up to a 76 overall. Now have to get him up on the big league roster, but I think we'll sit him down here in the minors all season long. And 6 homers, 27 RBIs, and a .220 batting average for Hugo Hype. He's +1, +2, and pretty much +1 across the board everywhere else. So we're going to move him around, and we're going to move him into the 2-hole, actually 3-hole behind Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and see if that helps him out at all and get him going a little bit more. So Hugo Hype doing all right in the minors in AA so far. Let's get into not season, but basically first year player draft. Okay, we'll simulate that and we'll go sign some draft picks here and see what they look like. Sign draft picks. What did we hit? Oh my God, look at the Blue Jays hitting that. Scouting staff did phenomenal there. And a 91 closing pitcher, Tommy Katimer, as well. Everybody else is a dud except for Sam Glasgow and Alberto Gonzalez. So that's all right. Good little draft there. 2 99s in one draft. Good job, Blue Jays scouting staff. Usually giving them crap. Auto-utilize Max Pentecost. And the Mets want to offer us trade its champ Stewart for Gift and Gope, we aren't worrying about that. We will keep on going along here. 42 and 20. Seems to be some trades being made. We're not caring. We're just caring about one guy until he makes it to the majors at this point. 48 and 33. Where do we stand? We stand first in the division. And Bo Bichette, well, 263 batting average, 9 homers, 35 batting average, or 35 runs batted in, 222 batting average for Hugo Hype, who's +1, +3 all over the board, kind of messed up. 16 homers, 47 RBIs for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Everybody else doing their thing. Okay, so that's all right. Let's get into, well, let's go. Keep this going. Athletics want to offer us trade. We'll decline it automatically. And today is the AAA All-Star game. Today is the Eastern League All-Star game. We know Hugo Hype's not in there, so we're gonna just kind of bat him off the turf here. AAA All-Star game, don't care about it. We're going for Hugo Hype in this episode, boys. Rays want to offer us a trade. We'll take a look. Nathan Eovaldi for Richard Urena. We're not taking that trade. Pardon me. Richard Urena is going to be a huge future piece for the Toronto Blue Jays, I believe, at this point still. Trade deadline, we will simulate past it, and there you go. So 64 and 44. We're tied for the division lead. We're pretty much guaranteed second place at this point. Bo Bichette, 14 homers, 49 RBIs, up to a 71 overall. Hugo Hype, 12 homers, 45 RBIs. So he's going up in overall for sure. He's +4, +2, +4, and +2 across the board except for vision. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up to a 78 overall. You see he is growing a lot differently than he did in our Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode, that's for sure. And beautifully, a 26 homer, 67 RBI, 304 batting average campaign. Not bad. Let's get through August here and see what Hugo Hype has in store. I think we're going to just sit him down in AA for a full season by the looks of it. Auto-utilize Justin Schaefer, 23-1 win. That's a minor league game for sure. 15-5, we are blowing up the competition nicely. 10-1 and 4-3, 3-2. Those are more ball game scores. And we're 78 and 59, 2 games back. We're not even going to finish in first with this monster roster. Bo Bichette getting hot, up to a 73. Hugo Hype, 16 homers, 70 RBIs, +6 contact versus right, +1 to contact versus left, +4 to power versus right, and a +3 to everything else, so he's looking sharp. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. falling off the wagon a little bit here, only 78 RBIs. A desperate season for him, but we're going to get some playoff ball by the looks of it. So let's go get into it. The Bisons have finished, but the Fisher Cats have made the postseasons run perfect. So it's going to be against Binghamton. We knew that much. Let's go see what the lineups finished with. Bo Bichette, 18 homers, 63 RBIs, a 298 batting average. Hugo Hype, 17 homers, 71 RBIs, and a 259 batting average, up to a 62 overall. Not bad for Hugo Hype in his first season. And then Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 30 homers, 79 RBIs. Some monster RBI seasons for these guys. Rowdy Tellez as well put up crazy amounts of numbers. 19 homers, 84 RBIs, a 241 batting average. Good job on Rowdy Tellez for sure to have that monster of a season. Let's go take a look at the league leaders, shall we? Bo Bichette was amongst the league leaders in batting average. But when it comes to triples, Ian Parmalee was there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. though, look at those guys all dominating the top home run ranks. RBIs, we weren't real RBI monsters, that's for sure. Adamir Rafaela had the most RBIs, okay. When it comes to runs, we had, well, 4 of the top 6. And then stolen bases, 2 of the top. What is Hugo Hype doing stealing 20 bases? I don't know. Slugging percentage and OPS plus, oh man, there you go. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Bo Bichette doing their thing. Let's go get through this playoff series and see how we perform. We end up getting swept out pretty much except for a 6-3 victory. Hugo Hype goes on to go down a little bit, only up to a 62 overall, but a good solid first season, guys. Shall this series continue? Let me know in the comments section down below. 353 batting average in 17 at-bats for Hugo Hype. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I will, as always, catch you in the next one. This is Tyson, Dolynny TV. I will catch you guys in the next one, like I said.